One of the things that I shared at the workshop was I was in Staples and I was having some binding done. Well, I went in to have some binding done, and the gentleman behind the counter was new. And he said, well, I don't know how to do the binding it is that you want me to do. Let me go see if the manager can show me real quick. So he leaves, and I can see him talking to the manager in the distance, and I see a whole lot of this. So the guy comes back, and I'm saying, this is not going to bode well for me. The guy comes back, and he goes, well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is the manager's going to show me how to do the binding. The bad news is it's going to take him several hours to come over here. He's got a customer that's on the phone, and then he's got some office work that he needs to do, and then he can come show me how to do this binding. And I said, just so that I can make sure, you're saying I'm wanting to give you money, and he doesn't want to take it because he has office work to do. I just want to make sure I heard that right. He said, unfortunately, that's kind of what it is. And I said, well, all right. So do you think he would give me the binding that you know how to do, which is more expensive, for the price that I wanted to pay, which is $2 cheaper per thing that I was going to bind? He said, I don't know. And I said, you know what? I'll go ask him. So I went over to the manager, and I was standing there waiting for him to get off the phone. He gets off the phone, and after we had finished discussing, he came to see my way of thinking, which was to go and show the gentleman how to do the binding that I wanted to pay for. Otherwise, I was going to go and pay somebody else to do it. There's a happy ending to this story that the ladies on Saturday didn't get to hear. I went back into Staples. They have since hired a new manager. I did have something to do with it. I'm not going to say how much, but I did have something to do with it. But there is a new manager, a wonderful man by the name of Doug Green, who is my new friend. Because when I went to go pick up my binding that the gentleman behind the counter knew how to do, there was one of these. I've never gotten one of these from Staples before. It says, Dear Ms. Young, thank you for your continued business. When it comes to 100% quality, every detail counts. That's why we have created this quality checklist specifically for your order number, such and such. They have gone through and checked to make sure that my binding did not have any crooked folds, that everything was placed properly, that it was free of dust, that it was even along the edge, and there is a personal note from the manager at the bottom and his signature. That was easy. That's the difference between me giving them all of my business and me saying, I don't mind driving an extra 15, 20 minutes to go to Knoxville to get it done. So I wanted to share that happy ending with you guys that were here on Saturday so that you would know.
Where's the Staples?
It's in Oak Ridge. It's the only place to get binding in Oak Ridge. And now it is the best place to get binding.